Good afternoon, folks. I'm Hunter Gray, and I'll be performing one of my favorite poems, and it was actually written in the 1800s on a cattle drive. And it was based off a true story. It was first written as a poem and was later put to music. Today I'll be performing it as its original form. It's called Little Joe the Wrangler. Well, little Joe the Wrangler, he'll wrangle nevermore. Those days through Bermuda, they're all done. It was long about last April when he rode into our camp. He was just a little Texas stray and all alone. It was long late in the evening when he rode into our camp on a little old brown pony he called Shawl. This broken shoes and coveralls was a harder looking kid you'd never in your life have seen before. Well, his saddle was a southern cack built many years ago with an OK spur on one foot idly hung. This bread rolled in cotton sack, loosely tied behind, canteen on the saddle horn slung. Well, said he had to leave his home because his pod, married twice, his new ma beat him every day or two. So he saddled up old Shaw one night and let it chuck this way, as he tried to paddle out his own canoe. Well, we tried to do the best we could, but we'd only give him work. He didn't know straight up about a cow. So the bossy cut him out a mouth and kind to put him on. We knew he liked our little stray somehow. Well, he taught him how to herd the horses, learned to know 'em all, and to get 'em in the daylight if he could. And to follow the chuck wagon, always hits the team, help the Costanero gather wood. Well, we've driven Red River, the weather is fine. We're camped out on the south side of the bend. When the northern started blowing, so we called the extra guard, 'cause it took all hands to hold the cattle in. Well, little Joe the Wrangler was called out for all the rest. We barely had the kid got to the herd, 'cause the cattle stampeded like a hailstorm on they flew, with all of us riding for the lead. Between streaks of lightning, you could see a horse ahead. So little Joe the Wrangler in the lead. He's riding old Blue Rockin' with a slicker o'er his head. He's trying to check the leaders on their speed. Well, we finally got 'em mill 'em, and they sorted quieted down. The extra guard back to the camp to go. But we thought one of 'em were missing. We all knew at a glance. It was our little Texas stray boy, Wrangler Joe. Well, we found him there at sunup. Old Blue Rocket fell and washed out some 20 feet below. This pony mashed to a pole and a spur on the nail for our little Texas stray boy, Wrangler Joe. Little Joe the Wrangler, who'll wrangle nevermore. His days at the Bermuda, they're all done. It was long about last April when he rode into our camp. Just a little Texas stray and all alone. Just a little Texas stray and all alone.
Hunter Gray is